of Dawn of the Derby. Today we have the Race City Rebels in the green jerseys facing off against our tournament host, Pittsburgh Roller Derby, in the black. I'm going to go ahead and read the Race City roster for you all. Number 12, Razor. Number 123, Diamond. Number 22, It's a Trap. Number 26, Reed. Number 31, Floppy Joe. Number 34, Grimace. Number 55, Blint. Number 57, Rowdy. Number 70, Doc Flatliner. Number 73, Lynn. Number 77, Roller Coaster. Number 81, Steph. Number 823, Stretch Armstrong. Number 83, Gritton Barrett. And number 84, Wham Bam.
And skating in black for the Pittsburgh Roller Derby Undead, number 05, Hurricane Heather. Number 12, Zora. Number 17, Tot. Number 172, Jackson. Number 213, Sadie Masochist. Number 277, Bugsy. Number 30, Ohm Wrecker. Number 47, Mike Honcho. Number 5, Nemesis. Number 610, Hef. Number 66, Hebrew. Number 68, KY Jelly. Number 814, Grohl. Number 9, Pit Bulldozer. And number 96, Shaggy.
Next, I would love to tell you about our officials. Our non skating officials are Galvatron, Bionic Bee, Atomic Annie, Miss Overwatch, Mother Trucker, Courtney Rage, Kill C Grammar, Mother of Dragons, and the other twin. And our skating officials are referees in the stripes Guinness, Alabama Slam Her, Oz, Ruins, Ziggy, Lollyrot, Disco to Box, and Zero.
All right, it looks like our skaters are taking the track. This is going to be our third and fourth placement game for the weekend. All weekend, our teams have been up against each other, but also up against the 11th skater on the track, and that's the track itself. The tape on the track does seem to be behaving a little more nicely this morning. First game went off without too much of an issue, but our track team here has been on top of it the whole weekend. Oh, Floppy Joe and Shaggy jamming for jam number 1. It's going to be Shaggy breaking out as lead jammer for the Undead.
Shaggy runs up the out of that runs up the outside of that pack, picking up a quick lead. Floppy Joe was showing some excellent speed skating form, trying to minimize that space between him and Shaggy before Shaggy can score any more points. Shaggy calls off the jam after scoring 3. So, after the first jam of the game, the Pittsburgh Undead are off to a 3-point lead.
For and Razor start us off at the line for jam number 2. The jammers hit the tightly packed wall of blockers. Razor is up at the front though, pushing past the Undead, finding it difficult to get around the tall tripod, as we've been calling it this weekend. But there it is. Razor out in front, bridged out the Undead, picked up lead status, and come around on our first scoring trip.
Such impressive jamming we've seen from Razor all weekend, just relentless.
just like that, through for four. Razor setting up for a second scoring trip. Zora still trying to clear her initial.
Zora, knocked around a bit by Diamond, is able to recover and just has one to beat at the top of that pack there. All right. Zora spins her way out of that pack. Forcing a call off from Razor. That was a 5-point jam for Race City. No points awarded to Pittsburgh. Oh, pardon me. I did not wait for the score. I stand corrected. That was an 8-point jam for Race City. No points awarded to Pittsburgh. And just like that, that was a lead change.
Lead change right out the gate, bright and early at 11:11 in the morning. Pit crew on the track. They have come prepared today with a full tub of tools. Track team has made this almost surgical in nature with the amount of processes to be able to crack tape down on this challenging track here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. They have this down to a science. It's almost reminiscent of an Formula One crew.
I was just thinking that. Nitro coming over to wordlessly adjust my fellow announcer's microphone here. The Undead Stream team just has it down to a science.
Yeah, I think you're going to end up regretting that.
All right, during this timeout, who we got out here? We have number 277 jamming for the Undead. That is Bugsy, one of our recently aged up juniors, as well as number 22. It's a trap jamming for Race City. Nemesis and Doc Flatliner pivoting for their relative teams. Known as our old man crew. Not that I have a lot of room to talk. I'm 44 and still skating. Okay. Mike Honcho trying to make some room in the pack for Bugsy. Bugsy picks up lead. In the meantime, Honcho playing double duty as both offense and defense pulls It's a Trap to the back of the pack. Bugsy looking for a way around Doc Flatliner, and I guarantee you those are not easy to find. It's a Trap out of the pack and looking to pick up some points. Bugsy calls off the jam after taking one more little love tap to the outfield by Doc Flatliner.
Yeah, Pittsburgh chipping away at that small lead Race City has on them. Just 1 point over the other 2-1 jam, picking them up to 5. Race City still sitting at 9. We're going to reset here with Blint and Altrecker on the jammer line.
All right, that is Pittsburgh Roller Derby president Omrecker, who has put so much work into this weekend and is still going so strong on the track.
Pittsburgh defense doing a good job rotating forward to get ahead of Race City.
Even just this far into this game, I've seen some really impressive offense defense switches, which I will swear to you is how games are won. Hurricane May says, all my friends are skating right now. Go both teams. I have definitely felt that way many times this weekend.
Go Derby.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit there from Omi as he entered the pack.
Diamond just all over Omi saying, no, you don't.
points up on the board.
Oh, the game is tied up. We are 9-9. I was definitely cheering go both teams yesterday. I think it might have been Carolina and Magic City. I was like, I just love everybody on the track, so go roller derby.
We're getting a power start here from Shaggy.
Nice. At a tied game, every single point matters so much. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Doc Flatliner doing everything he could to knock Shaggy off that track. Shaggy is taken into the infield, but not without Doc Flatliner falling with him as well, leaving him free to go.
But that was a no pass, no penalty for Shaggy. So when Blint re entered the track and cleared her initial, she was able to grab lead and immediately call off the jam, preventing damage. And that comes in the form of Shaggy only picking up 1 point that jam.
Blint is a god. It's a small wiring on pair, but that is the thing. I mean, yeah, there are plenty of people where once you're in full gear, you have to look twice.
Floppy Joe and Zora out on the track for jam number 6.
Two truly excellent jammers, both very light on their feet. Let's see what happens here. Lemon trying to play some quick offense at the top of the pack for Zora. In the meantime, Floppy Joe takes advantage of that bit of chaos and runs through.
0 point jam there. Score remains Pittsburgh 10, Race City Rebels 9. Razor and Bugsy out on the track. Razor getting recycled to the back by Grohl. Bugsy starts in front of the pack trying to clear. Race City doing a good job of holding Bugsy back. It's giving Razor time to get to the front.
Let's see what happens. Razor pushing on that defensive triangle. Hit Bulldozer trying to give Razor a little bit of a shoulder punch without moving in the wrong direction. Bugsy does get out and pick up lead for Pittsburgh.
And after quite a bit of flying limbs and falling skates, that jam ends in a 3-2 and an OTO. That does take us to a tie game currently.
Again, 12-12.
power stopped, our concession team wants to remind those of you in the house that they have lots of extra food that they're looking to clear out. Plenty of fruit available. Gatorade by the case. We've got cornbread muffins, oatmeal muffins, avocados, spreads, and cream cheeses. Please go visit our concession team.
Cer- Certainly, if you drove here, grab some food for the trip home.
Official timeout was to discuss the previous jam and the penalty for Black 9, currently in the box for a low block.
Thank you, Zero. I cannot express how much I appreciate our head referee having a microphone.
It's a trap and Ohmwrecker out on the track the entire pack between turn 1 and 2. It's a trap was able to push forward but got recycled by the pack. It's a trap does have lead status and has now finally cleared. It's trapped through for 4 on the inside, stepping over Jackson. And it's a trap calling off the jam before Pittsburgh had the opportunity to clear their jammer from the box. Means Race City is going to get the opportunity to have another power start here. 4 points scored that jam, 16 points to Race City, 16-12. Razor and Sadie Masochists starting us out here. Sadie still in the box, I believe. Razor through, cleared their initial and his lead jammer. Sadie Masochist, though, has X to the box. Sadie needs to complete an initial trip to become point eligible. They finally able to make it past Race City blockers and Doc Flatliner. Razor's 1 trip ahead of her, though. Razor allows Sadie to hit the pack. Razor in as well. Both of them in a scoring trip. Razor 1 trip ahead.
Mike Honcho trying to knock apart Race City's defensive line, make a little bit of room for Sadie Masochist to get out. Sadie Masochist sent off. Pardon me, Sadie Masochist not sent off the track. That may have been a no pass, no penalty. All right. Just waiting on score confirmation from the officials. That was an 8-4 jam in favor of Race City. Our score is now 24-16, Race City in the lead.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble there from Razor, allowing Sadie Masochist to hit the pack points, but Razor able to keep it in line.
Learning opportunity for you as an official.
Timeout, Race City Rebels.
During this timeout, remind everybody we're joined by some amazing vendors here in the audience. We've got Rage Parade Skate Shop, skater owned, best in skating apparel and equipment. They're providing skate maintenance all of us here this weekend as well. Go see Lolly Rot slash Gagger over at the Rage Parade booth. You can also check out Garden Go mouth guards. We have custom fitted mouth guards by trained dental professionals. You can also get them customized with your team colors and your number or a logo. We're running a special this weekend. Typically, those mouth guards go for $79.99. You can get them right here at Dawn of the Derby for $59.99. Go head over to the Garden Go tent to check out that special. Garden Go is also going to provide a custom mouth guard for the MVP of the tournament. The players playing for pride and a mouth guard.
All right, Floppy Joe trying to find a way around Hebrew and Hurricane Heather in the back of the pack. Cut track pulled upon him by Lemon. Floppy Joe is taking a seat in the penalty box, leaving Zora, both the lead jammer and in a position to score unopposed for 30 seconds. With just 8 points between the teams, that can mean a lot. Oh, Grimace gives it his all to push Zora off the track. Zora is able to stabilize herself and make it around on one foot.
Wow. Floppy Joe taking a whip and dancing across the outside line there.
In the meantime, it is now Zora taking a seat in the penalty box. A little bit of musical chairs with Floppy Joe there. Looks like Zora's penalty was blocking with the head. All right, Zora out of the penalty box to give this another try. And the jam has naturally expired.
2 points more picked up there, probably on the previous trip before Zora hit the box, making that a 10-8 jam in Pittsburgh's favor. Race City still sits a bit ahead of them at 32, Pittsburgh 26. Just 2 scoring trips to separate these two teams.
Next up, we've got Blint versus Bugsy on that jam line. We'll see what happens. And my fellow announcer, KY Jelly, taking a seat in the penalty box for a forearm. Doc Flatliner pulling Bugsy to the back of the pack.
But Blint that's able to grab lead. He's coming around for his first scoring trip. Bugsy, though, out as well. Blint elects to call it before Bugsy can make it to the pack. 4 points go up for Blint and Race City Rebels, taking them to 36 and a 10-point game. We had a team timeout, Pittsburgh Undead. starting us out in jam number 12. Razor out with an early lead.
Nice offense by Honcho, trying to break up that wall of blockers from Race City. All right, I do believe that was a 2-point jam for Race.
Right, a bit of a big hit there. Ended with our medical staff being deployed to the track. Pittsburgh skater able to return to the bench unassisted, which we love to see. And we, of course, want to thank our medics and EMTs who are here keeping us safe all weekends. We cannot do Derby without you. Thank you so much for your time.
This fucking post up.
Yeah.
That's so funny. We should play y'all hollow.
Yeah, it's not coming up. They just started.
Yeah.
Mega did their logo.
Really?
Yep.
I fucking love their logo so much.
He said he had a couple that wasn't his favorite, but
All right, Shaggy is taking a seat in the penalty box for Pittsburgh, giving Floppy Joe a power start.
So what's the difference between where's y'all hollow? Austin's right in Austin. Where is y'all hollow? Dallas? Like this Austin Dallas area. Or is it Austin Dallas? No.
nothing's close to it.
All right, Floppy Joe with a little jump and a run outside the and to the front of that pack. Floppy Joe is now lead jammer.
Everything's like 5 hours.
That's because the Dallas Fort Worth area. That's what I was thinking.
But we're actually a team of 6.
He says y'all hollow to Dallas.
Nice quick offensive hit on Pit Bulldozer by Roller Coaster, allowing Floppy Joe to exit the pack once more after picking up 4 points.
You played those. Time pass to Hurricane Heather. Floppy Joe was 3 scoring trips up on Heather. Took a big apex leap there at the end and called it as Floppy Joe hit the deck. No points picked up for that last pass, but Hurricane Heather able to make it around and back for 1. So that's an 8-1 jam for Race City Rebels. They sit at 46. Pittsburgh Roller Derby Undead at 27.
With a 19-point spread, it is still so much anyone's game right now. I will be having to dip out after the first
Official
game
review,
is over,
Pittsburgh Undead.
as I am actually playing in our next game.
Yeah, that's the 1 p.m. exhibition match of the Pittsburgh Zombies versus the Paranormal Posse. Am I right?
It is, and I'm so happy because we started our season with a home game against the Paranormal Posse, and about half an hour before I was to leave the house, I found out I had COVID.
Oh, perfect.
Oh my goodness, I was so ready to go. My things were packed. My jersey was on.
So this could be your home opener.
Yes.
Yours specifically.
Yeah.
taking this opportunity to repair our track here. Kirk gets back in the ring. Lots of discussion there happening in the middle. Probably means it's going to be a juicy one. See what's going on. Zero will fill us in.
Oh.
I'm sure as soon as the teams are informed.
Okay, so who's I need to find the hooligans.
That one might be a little trickier.
I don't know where they are.
Already played. I feel like we should go. Okay, there's two over there.
Where?
Okay, so we could go with the backwards red map.
Yeah, the one, the 08.
I think she played, and then the guy next to her is the guy that
Oh,
got
oh,
attacked.
oh,
He's
oh, oh, oh.
running into my
Okay,
back.
let me
So
go see if I can't find their ILC guy.
yeah, or just if you wanna.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Drink some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Just drink a lot of water. Oh, do you wanna take it first?
Oh, yeah, I might need that.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I thought it was going to be easy.
Pittsburgh Undead are seeking a illegal contact for leaping contact against a green Race City Rebels skater. Play is under review.
Yeah, that was a big leap there on the inside in that last scoring trip. A valiant leap for effort, but the officials are going to want to know that it was controlled and not reckless or aimed towards another skater. And that is likely what the Undead are challenging here. Those heroic leaps are always fun and good to see, but we want to make sure we're skating safely out on the track and not putting other skaters in harm's way. I have to commend our official teams. The entire weekend have been on top of it. I have really appreciated and enjoyed seeing some really, really educated and safe calls being made throughout the weekend. We do thank them for being here and keeping us all safe while we're playing. I believe the skater in question is going to be Floppy Joe. Floppy Joe jamming that last game. Here comes Zero.
After review, it was determined that the initiation was an illegal target zone that had no impact. So no impact, no penalty. The no call will stand. Pittsburgh Undead will not retain the review for the rest of this period.
Thank you, Zero.
It's Trap coming out with lead for Race City. So that call, the officials determined that not only that there was a legal contact, but it did not impact gameplay, and it was not intentional or a safety hazard on the track. So that will be the reason that Pittsburgh was not able to retain. It's Trap putting up 2 points on the board and calling it, taking Race City up to 48, excuse me.
Score is now 48 to 27 with just over 11-11 left in this period.
Flint and Bugsy on the line. inside for 4 points. Bugsy still on his initial. Oh, wow. Quick dodge through the pack. Blint puts another 4 up.
8 points for Blint so far.
Star pass.
Star pass to Nemesis.
Interesting. It looks like that wasn't a valid star pass. We saw Nemesis trying to return to the pack.
Interesting. I would love to know the story behind that. In the meantime, that was a 12-point jam for Blint, putting our score at 60-27. Race City with the lead, 9.5 minutes left.
Shaggy and Razor jamming in game 16. Diamond running Shaggy all the way back. Razor's up at the front. Razor able to escape the Undead and pick up lead status, but Shaggy is close behind her.
Razor calls off the jam as Shaggy hits the path. All right, Shaggy, as I am seeing from our jam rep, was able to pick up 3 points on that pass to Race City's 1. It's always nice when you can come out on top in spite of not having lead.
8 minutes remaining in the half. Then number 17 is going to start with Floppy Joe and Zora. We have an empty penalty box. All 10 skaters out on the track. They could pile up there in turn 1, but out of the carnage comes Floppy Joe with lead. Zora just battling with Doc Flatliner there at the end of the pack, trying to push through. Doc Flatliner getting some assistance.
Some very nimble defense from Doc Flatliner. That was some fancy footwork, up on his toes, just kind of dancing with Zora.
Yeah, Wham came for the assist, but Zora able to escape and put pressure on Floppy Joe. So Floppy Joe elects to call that jam.
Floppy Joe giving some high fives and handshakes to the opposing team. Seems like a stand-up guy.
He was staying up, I believe he's sitting down right now.
Thank you.
Bugsy, and it's a trap on the line for jam number 18.
All right, Bugsy looking for a way around Race City's defense. Grimace knocking Bugsy to the infield. Right, brief official timeout for a downed skater, but he is able to get himself back to his feet and back to his bench. Love to see it.
RTO continues on, or the officials discuss what occurred. Picking up, do something. See in just a moment. in the box. We have Homewrecker and It's a Trap on the jammer line. Another Race City blocker heading to the box. It's going to give Omi an advantage here. The clock, Omi starting to bridge Race City forward. No pack call comes out. Omi is able to clear it and grab the lead for Pittsburgh. It's Trap still on his initial.
Omi looking for a way around Stretch Armstrong, which I can assure you is not an easy thing to find. Jackson just rushes in with the offense and pushes Rowdy out of Omi's way.
Race City has managed to clear their penalty box though, and that looks like that is It's a Trap and getting out. Omerker's going to take that opportunity to call it off before It's a Trap can make it back. No points picked up on that second scoring trip, so that's a 4-0 jam for Omerker and the Pittsburgh Roller Derby Undead.
Puts us at 65-34. Race City Rebels still in the lead with just under 5 minutes left in this hang.
5-second call followed by an OTO call. Saw everybody glitch.
It be like that.
It do be like that sometimes.
Neither of them sound good. I'm listening to it in when we were at the desk too. Pocket hasn't turned it all the way up. Okay.
And Blitz Shaggy is starting out jam number 20. The pack bridging out. Shaggy's the one pushing that bridge. Blitz being recycled.
Blit pulled to the back of the pack by Hess.
What? Out of nowhere, finds the inside line. He's able to pop and grab leads.
Grimace, or as I like to call him, Grimace, to rhyme with Versace, is taking on Shaggy at the front of that pack there. Disco to Box calls Hep on a multiplayer as it's time for him to take a seat in the penalty box.
Race City Rebels picking up 4 points at jam, taking them up to 69. Pittsburgh sitting at 34. Razor and Zora on the line. It's the 12v12 jam matchup. Razor up at the end working around Jackson, but Razor draws out a multiplayer. Curious as to how that happened, but Razor sitting in the box, so Zora is on a power jam. Razor back on the track. Zora is being recycled by Doc Flatliner. Razor still missing with her initial. That she does. Right past KY Jelly.
Last ditch hit from KY Jelly, just slamming into Razor. Razor is undeterred and makes her way around the track to pick up some more points. Let's see what we've got here.
Zora able to grab 4 coming around. Still waiting for a hand up from the Racing Jam rep. 1 point goes up. 4-1 jam there for Pittsburgh, taking them to 38, Racing 8-7.
Official review, Race City Rebels. Used as a timeout.
So Racing going to elect to use their timeout here. It's interesting because a lot of people on the middle of the track talking about stuff. There they go. Just 49 seconds remain in the first half. Only a 32-point lead for Race City. They'll be leading headed into the second half, but not by enough to feel comfortable.
Certainly not. 32 points is absolutely nothing in this sport. That is 2 reasonably big jams.
Or one crazy jam. One very insane jam.
1 big power jam, absolutely.
It'd be easier with jammer playing. This is all around.
I missed the jammer lap point.
Official timeout.
Now we're in an official timeout.
Officially.
Officially.
Officials have officially made this timeout official longer by making it a timeout.
And I take the trash. Oh, sure. I'd say tile.
I would say the track crew has increased their game because we've seen a lot less of them on the track. They're winning the battle against the crazy tape-off.
Previous timeout was a Race City Rebels timeout, not an official review. Then an official timeout to discuss and clarify points. We are going into Jam 22.
Oh my goodness.
No, that was
Sadie Masochist. Sadie Masochist just lays into Floppy Joe, gives him a little flying lesson.
Floppy came back around after that, though, and picked up leads. Bugsy out in the front trying to battle around.
Diamond knocks Bugsy to the outfield just as he is at the top of the pack. Nemesis does some fancy footwork to do the same to Floppy Joe.
Bugsy now just clearing individual.
Made his way around Grimace on one foot. And Floppy Joe calls the jam.
Cleared for 4, called the jam, and took us into the half.
Well, folks, I am going to make my great escape as I am playing in the next game. And I need a little bit of time to gear up. Thank you so much, Dis.
Of course, see you later, kitty.
See ya.
Thank you. Careful, Fred.
Oh, the pressure! Good thing Lemon was on our list. So do we feel pressured now?
Now I want to knock it. Just run that person. We don't have a lemon on our roster. Yeah, we only have a grow. We only have a grow. No, it was pushed red and yellow players on. How far? We'll see. You have the power. I got the power.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I don't want to do that too much.
Somebody gave Johnny Pepper fading fades.
Yes, little just baby face.
All right, we are back heading into the second half here of our third and fourth placement game. Racing Rebels versus the Pittsburgh Roller Derby Undead. To my left, Kitty Black has been replaced by the one, the only Johnny Pepper. Welcome to the game, Johnny.
Howdy, y'all. How y'all doing?
Guys out there.
Hope everybody in the Twitch is having a good day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially you fur baby mothers.
You know, I've been called a mother a few times.
I've been called a mother too. Mother chucker. Yeah, Kitty's gonna get skate the next game.
Yeah.
So I said I'll slide on in there.
Yeah, just warm up to talk about Kitty Black on mic, right?
Yes. Any opportunity to do that's a good opportunity.
We've also got a fellow announcer out there with the Undead. KY Jelly's out there skating.
Yes. Nim's skating somewhere too today.
Nemesis and Todd will be joining the crew.
Isn't that gonna be cool?
It's gonna be pretty
It's gonna be Tott's debut on the mic, and that's the deal, right?
We've been told that she needs a shot collar or something to prevent any cursing on microphone.
Yeah, you just say that all the time before you get on the mic is how you take care of that.
Get it all out at once.
Yeah, I dropped 50 F-bombs before I joined this thing here. Are we good now?
I'm good always.
I'm always good. Yeah, if y'all can't hear me, let me know. I'll see if I can enunciate just a little bit better.
Put the round emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Quick. Am I good now? I'm the red one. Now I'm good?
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Johnny's the red one. I'm the dirty blonde one.
Yes. I'm the redheaded stepchild, I guess.
I've got like a weird reverb effect in my ears now.
I'm hearing a lot of echo, but
Sounds like I'm in a haunted house in these
in a haunted house. It's a little bit early for that.
That's so weird.
Yo, Moose. We need you at the scoring table, please. Please, Moose, to the scoring table.
The Moose is on the loose, and he is needed back here in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh.
we can get Moose somewhere.
Moose.
Definitely. How's everybody doing out there? Y'all having a good time today? Cool, cool. All three of you. Love you too.
There's one just very excited fan that hasn't put his hands down at all on the Race City bench.
I see him.
Yep.
He's one of them blonde people.
Would you like me to do this now?
Oh my God. That's super loud now. Hey, we still got 1 second left in intermission.
Okay. I can't do that, Vicky. I'm sorry. I can't.
But I like hearing it like that.
I'm blowing my own eardrums out.
You can turn me down here.
Quick shout out to Out From Under the Bed podcast, Boogeyman and Master Sedator.
It's not a bad podcast.
Yeah. They're out there in Arizona, in the desert. Sponsored by Scythe and Draw Apothecary.
Shout out to the Undead Stream Team.
Oh yeah, the
Streaming
best
our events all weekend.
the best stream team in the whole wide world. That is the Undead Stream Team. If you want to get what we have this weekend, you can call the Undead Stream Team and let them stream your event. They're the best.
I can't do it.
Also, Rage Parade. Thank you so much for what you do. Get on over there and talk to the fine people at Rage Parade. Get you some bearings, like buy all the bearings today. They don't want to take any bearings home. You know you got dirty bearings skating on this floor with all the tape adhesive.
Rage Parade. They'll take care of your dirty bearings.
Yes. We've used like 30 rolls of tape this weekend. You got some adhesive in your bearings. Get some new bearings. And there's a fundraiser going on at Rage Parade. It's very near and dear to my heart. Go ahead, just drop some cash over there. Go over there and talk to those fine folks and give them some money. Also, haven't heard anything about the after party tonight, but if you want to party with Johnny Pepper, 814 Lanes and Games, that is at 4589 Route 136 in Greensboro.
Johnny, I heard that you're going to be out there rolling balls yourself.
Anybody want to bowl for money? We can do that. I'll be using a house ball and house shoes, but I will take anybody on that anybody wants to bowl for some money.
I'm pretty sure that the wrecking balls will be wrecking some balls out there on the track later on today.
Yeah, you know it. This is an extended scat session, so they can make sure all the volume levels are cool.
I don't think we want any sort of extended scash session in the arena.
Scat session.
Greensburg, not Greensboro.
Oh yeah, Greensburg.
I'm gonna go back.
Also want to say hi to Pinky's mom.
Pinky's mom.
Happy Mom's Day, Pinky's mom.
Happy Mother's Day.
Also, hi to that little grandbaby of mine, 30 days old today or yesterday. Hi, Harley Grace. Papa loves you. All right, we're back on the action on the track. Razor wearing the star for Race City, Shaggy for Pittsburgh. Take it away, Dis.
Razor and Shaggy both up against a wall of blockers. Oh, I don't know what happened in the audio, but my echo's gone and it's much better. Razor out with Lee Jammer for Race City.
You wanted some more echo?
No, thank you.
I'll try to give you some if you want.
No, echo.
Echo.
Let go of my echo. All right. Razor on her first scoring trip. Shaggy still trying to clear his initial. Razor 3 for 4. 4 points up on the board. Shaggy with a bit of a star stash finds an inside line, hops over the apex, and clears. It's going to put pressure on Razor as Razor approaches her second scoring trip. Razor gets the call off before Shaggy can get back. Razor also putting 2 more points up on the board. 6-0 jam for Race City.
Did you see Armstrong's scary face there at the end? That was funny. 6 points to Race City. I'm saying that to myself so I can write it down. You
Race
know,
City Rebels 80, Pittsburgh Roller Derby 38. We're going to start this next jam off with Zora and Flappy Joe.
floppy Joe. I told everybody I was going to sing that today, and I did get that opportunity. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. There's Zora out at the front with lead jammer for Pittsburgh. That's what they need to see. They got to pick up 40 more points to come back and get in line with Race City. But Floppy Joe's going to put some pressure on Zora here at the end. Ooh, big hit there on Jackson. Zora able to clear the pack, pick up 4 points, and call it, though.
That's what you're going to have to do, 4 points at a time. Go chipping away at that lead, and pretty soon you're right back in the game.
Just quick, consistent derby will move mountains.
That's how you get all the sand at the beach in the bottle, right? Is 1 spoon at a time.
1 spoon at a time.
One
That's how you eat an
spoon
elephant.
at a time.
1 bite at a time. Blint and Bugsy, the bee jammers.
And Blint jamming for Race City. Race City, the team in green. Pittsburgh Undead in the black and red.
Nice hit there on Grimace, knocking Grimace out, clearing the way for Bugsy, but Blunt's the one able to clear the pack and grab lead status.
I want to say happy birthday to Psych and Destroy
Oh,
from that last game. He plays for Chicago.
Psych and Destroy, happy birthday. We said
Happy birthday, Psych.
So Bugsy dropped the helmet cover before he was able to get out of the pack. So he made it all the way back around, picked up the helmet cover, but that did him no good.
Has to be on.
Yep. Blint putting 4 points up on the board and calling it before Bugsy could get his hat together.
Record's going to wear the star for the Undead, and that is Razor jamming once again for the Rebels.
Oh, me, oh, me, oh.
Oh, me, oh, me, oh. Oh, me, my, oh, me. Goes right up through the middle. Nothing there but a wall of green shirts.
Big hit on Omi. Big round of
Omi
applause.
is up.
Yep. Omi returning to the bench. Big thank you to our medics and EMTs. What a hit there. My goodness. I felt
That
all
was
the
a
ringer.
giant hit.
That would give any of us pause and then make us a little slow to get up. I'm impressed. Omi seems to have shaken it off.
Pinky's mom says she can hear us now in the chat. And Out From Under the Bed podcast is reminding us that Johnny Pepper's going to be on the 26th of May. That's
Yes,
That's 3 days before my birthday too. Woohoo!
I think they should have the present waiting for you and maybe a cake even.
You okay, Melissa? All right. Melissa with the Undead Stream Team, the best at what she does, making sure y'all see what's happening out on the track. The Undead Stream Team's MVP, in my opinion. You know, anybody can run a camera, right?
I
Let's throw the gauntlet down.
I will say from experience that is not the case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my job this weekend is to make her laugh, and that was the good. So, got to go for what you know, right? Get on the phone and get some more people on the Twitch. We don't have 2,000 people yet, and I'd really like to have 2K people. It's Mother's Day. Call all your mothers and get them on the Twitch.
You can watch this while you're
Watch a roller derby. Come on. Floppy Joe wearing the star for the Rebels, and that's Shaggy jamming for Pittsburgh Undead.
Yeah, no penalties coming out of that last hit on Omi. A little surprised, honestly, but our officials reviewed it and determined no change in play. We're going to continue.
It's been a relatively
Clean
penalty-free
It's
game.
been a
Yeah,
clean game. Well done, both teams.
I see one person with 3, so nobody else in any trouble at all.
No. Floppy Joe's out with lead, though, and 4 points up on the board. This is his second scoring trip. Ooh, a nice little hop there through the pack. Good for another 4.
That's 8 in the pocket. And look at it get a dozen.
8 ball, corner pocket. Shaggy now through for 4 as well, but Floppy Joe pushes through and grabs another 4 up to 12, making that a 12-4 jam. Race City Rebels 96, Pittsburgh Roller Derby 46. 50 points separate the teams with 24 and a half-ish minutes left to play.
Yeah.
Still, anything can happen with Azora and Blintz lining up.
Man, when those juniors age up and come play with the adults, they get the heat, don't they?
My goodness. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Was a little bit
That
too
track
much
cut.
slow.
Just a little bit too much. That's a power jam for the Undead and Zora. Zora's going to take advantage of that grab lead jam status coming out of turn 2. Nice hit. That was Steph. I shouldn't have had to look that up.
There's Zora through for 4. There is barely any.
Yeah, all the green shirts are in the box.
One Race City skater slow to get up, but he's going to return off to the medic corner under his own power.
That's a Doc.
That Doc flatliner.
That is Doc. There's some hard hitting going on in this game.
Yeah, speaking of the juniors, they go fast and hit hard.
Yes, they do.
Thing about watching junior plays, you realize that none of them quite hurt yet like we do.
And I heard just getting up in the morning, you know what I mean? I do want to thank all the volunteers involved with bringing this event to everybody. If you're a volunteer, thank you so much for what you do, especially the tape maintenance crews, the medics, my fellow announcers, the Undead stream team, all the vendors out there. Have we talked about Garden Go lately?
I hear they have soft mouth guards.
They got the softest mouth guards in the world. Unlike that hard resin materia of another mouth guard company, Garden Go mouth guards are handcrafted to the oral structure of each player by trained dental professionals, using a softer material that's gentle on the inside of the athlete's mouth. They're fully customizable, so Derby players can add their names and team logos for added team spirit. Their everyday price is $79.99, but here at Dawn of the Derby in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, you can get your own for $59.99. And the tournament MVP will also receive a free one. That is Garden Go, the best mouth guards in the whole wide world. Looks like Bugsy's wearing the star for Pittsburgh, and Razor is the jammer record for the Rebels. Take it away, Dis.
Yeah, both teams got a bit of a run at it. There's a pivot line start there. Bugsy looked like he was going to clear the outside, but got caught up. Bugsy did have a bit of advantage at the start. There were more green blockers in the box than black blockers.
Yeah, there weren't no green jerseys on the track.
Oh, it was rough, but against all odds, Razor able to break out as lead for Race City. And the box is cleared. Well, I say that, and now we have a Pittsburgh blocker in the box.
I want to
Razor taking a whip off a roller coaster. Custer. It's good for 4. Ooh, a big hit there. Bugsy gets knocked out by, I believe that was Rowdy. Or that could have been a roller coaster again.
Razor's 5 for 7 on lead jammer status when Razors have been out there today.
Razor's a force to be reckoned
That's
with.
awesome.
8 points up. Third scoring trip here.
Thanks to our crack producer, Johnny Pepper.
Producing and announcing simultaneously.
At the same time.
It's
Thanks, Bobby
multi-talented.
Narco, for that class.
Wow. Razor able to scoot around the Undead there. Bugsy also able to clear by Rowdy there. Razor takes her 5th scoring trip through the pack, I believe.
That's 16 points up on the board.
I didn't know if that was another 4 there. Scoreboard may be a little further ahead than I am. Took him over the century mark, Johnny, up to 112.
That's a whole bucket.
That's a whole bucket.
Pittsburgh with a half a bucket. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to distract you with the bucket talk.
Bucket talk. Well, I think the rule should be however many points you get is the amount of wings you have to eat at the after party for the whole team. The whole team has to hit the point total
Okay.
for wings.
Yeah, there's people out there in the Twitch saying, Johnny ain't going to be at that after party. It's at a bowling alley. Of course I'm going to be there.
Floppy Joe lead for the Rebels.
I do have my 800 ring on today.
What's an 800 ring?
It's a series that I shot in the USBC.
Oh, legitimately bowling
Yeah,
ring.
like
you are
three-
a bowler aficionado. I thought.
Yeah, I
title.
can. I strike a lot.
Wow, Floppy Joe dodging a big hit there from Hebrew. Hebrew just absolutely going for it.
We might have an official review after this, Jen.
Floppy Joe just absolutely slipping right on by.
Slipping.
At the end of that jam,
Timeout. Pittsburgh Undead.
points up on the board.
Told ya.
8-0 jam for Ray City. Well, timeout. Not a no. They have one available. They're not choosing to use it. They just want to gather at the bench.
I see it flashing.
They disagree.
Sometimes that's all you need to do. Take a little break, get a breather, come back strong. 2 20-point jams, you're right back in it.
Don't forget, we're also joined here by Rage Parade Skate Shop.
Yes.
Skater owns Lolly Rot and Lolly Gagger. Run Rage Parade. They sell skating equipment and apparel. They have some awesome socks, but they're also performing skate maintenance all weekend here for you.
I dig the referees are shooting rock, paper, scissors to see who wins. I asked them earlier who won yesterday in the rock, paper, scissors contest.
What was their verdict?
They're doing it for something else.
Okay.
I thought they were just playing along all day. It's what I thought. It's really cool when they do it.
Loser has to buy wings at the after party.
Yes.
Blint and Zura
At least the first shot.
jamming in jam number 9. Blint out as lead. He's going to set up for his scoring trip. Ooh, nice dodge there around Jackson and around the outside. Zora hits the pack at the same time before Blint can call it. This was a race to the points. I do believe that's a 3-3 jam. Great effort there by Zora getting back to the pack in time.
You are correct.
My finger reading game has improved since yesterday. I think it's this seat. I think you can see the.
Is that what it is?
Seat.
I love playing that finger reading game.
Razor and Shaggy jamming in jam number 10. Got a clear penalty box. Oh,
All 80 wheels on the track? No, we got one. Grimace is standing right now. The Twitch wants Grimace to jam. We'll see if we can't make that happen.
I wonder if our penalty whiteboard might not be updating. Flip that switch, John.
Hit that switch?
Might be why.
Twice or just once?
I think just once. That might be why I'm confused. I keep looking down trying to see what penalties are up. The penalty box has been empty for an hour.
It's been empty for an hour. Nobody's getting anything.
Shaggy threw on the outside, up on his toe stops. Great play there. Able to put 4 points up on the board.
I might have broke it.
Yeah. We'll just get Moose to fix it.
Yeah, we can blame me for that. You shouldn't have me pushing buttons.
Yeah, there it goes.
Oh, look, it's coming back. So I pushed it the right amount of times.
So now, Johnny, you can tell everybody that you're good at pushing people's buttons.
I'm pushing that button.
Razor finally cleared her initial, coming around for points.
Shaggy's going to go ahead and call it, though.
Smart move.
Take those 4 and call it.
Yep.
Take those 7 and call it.
Takes Pittsburgh Undead up to 60. 63 points separate these two teams.
You're doing good math.
That's just 3 monster jams away.
That's all it is.
Will Bugsy be the one?
Floppy Joe's got other ideals. Floppy Joe around the outside does grab lead jammer status coming out of turn 1. Meanwhile, Bugsy's hit in those green shirts in the front of the pack. Comes out of turn 2, clear on the initial, but forced to recycle.
Yeah, a bit of a aggressive play there from the track on our skaters.
Doc's been wrecking shop out there all game long. Bugsy steal some points there at the end? No.
0-0 jam.
0-0.
We'll
I don't see no fingers.
I can't see the fingers.
Can't see no fingers.
Omrecker and Blint lining up for jam number 12.
Oh, yep. These high chews are really good.
Yeah, the dessert variety.
You're not going to hate on the mango ones too, are you? Both these jammers up on their toe stops trying to get through this pack.
Yeah, both of them on tripods. Both teams have a blocker in the box, using all available resources to stop the movement.
Pack starts to get spread out a little bit, and Blint takes advantage of it and grabs lead jammer status.
Yeah, Blint able to get some offense as his blocker came out of the box to provide some help and break up that tripod. That was good enough to break out and grab lead. Star pass to Mike Honcho. It's going to put pressure on Blint. He opts to call it off.
Yeah, star pass 4 whistles.
That's
That's what I say.
4 points go up for the Race City Rebels.
Did I hit the wrong time?
It was being real good at being a whiteboard and nothing else.
It's the battle of the 12s. We got Zorro out there, number 12, and Razor, number 12.
12 a 12.
And it's the 13th gem.
Oh, it's one
If it could have been the 12th
Yeah.
gem, that'd have been cool. Razor's up front trying to get through that wall of black shirts. Zorro at the back of the pack trying to get through the green shirts.
There it is. Razor out front with lead. Zora goes down and gets moved to the back again. She's going to have to reset. Ooh, a nice little sidestep move there. Tries to get knocked out by Rowdy, but able to clear. Zora's back in for points now. Did she make it in time? She did not. However, Razor able to put an additional 4 points up on the board. Quick 4 and out for the Race City Rebels. Shaggy and Flappy Joe on the line. Oh, and,
Got an official timeout.
yeah, Guinness conferring with our OPRs here. Trying to determine the results of the previous jam.
This official timeout is brought to you by all our friends in the Twitch. Thank you for watching. Call some friends and get them to join. Everybody loves watching roller derby and listening to the Dis and Pepper show.
Dis and Pepper. Pepper Dis.
Well, let's not Pepper Dis. It's the Dis and Pepper show.
Hey, there's the whiteboard.
Thanks to Kitty for gearing up and giving me the opportunity to come slide in here and call another half with you.
That looks like a much more accurate penalty whiteboard.
Yeah, that is probably correct.
We were sitting here going,
And nobody's getting any penalties, but everybody's in there. The box is full, and I don't know what's happening. But yeah, we see it now. Well, it was a relatively penalty-free game until we reset the whiteboard, and then all of a sudden we got almost 30 penalties.
No, I think it took like 42 penalties.
42? Did you count them already?
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God, I was just guessing. Oh, it tells you. Man, you learn something new every day. Cool. Them technology things.
Oh, man.
Man, passing me by.
What's a pen?
Floppy Joe wearing the star for the Rebels. Shaggy once again jamming for the Undead. Happy Mother's Day, Peaky's mom. Pack's starting to get a little bit spread out. One wall in turn one, another wall in turn two.
Yeah, Shaggy is forward. Ooh, but gets pushed out. And they're going to take that opportunity to recycle him to the back.
That Race City defense right there. With Grimace and Doc and
Ooh.
Keister. Oh my. I would not want to try to get around that tripod.
Oh, Shaggy.
It's a power jam for Race City. Nice hit.
Yeah. Shaggy's in the box, though, for a back block. So Flappy Joe's on a power jam. Floppy Joe through for lead. Floppy Joe threw for 4.
Look at the jam clock.
Floppy Joe picking up 4 points there.
4 big points.
I don't think Shaggy made it back in time. I think Shaggy was still on his initial. So I do think that is correct right now, 4-0 Jam. Believe we're going to take a moment to verify our scoreboard. Looks like the Grimace picking up a forearm penalty there in that jam. It's going to be Grimace's 5th penalty. All of a sudden, his line turns yellow.
And everybody into Twitch wants to see Grimace jam. So if we can make that happen, I want to see a Grimace jam.
Oh, you just got a dirty look.
Grimace loves me. He's not giving me dirty looks. He wants to wear the star.
Grimace is a star.
Grimace is a star. And standing up with less than 10 seconds left. Come on, Grimace, grab a star. And all of Twitch land will be happy.
Reach for the star.
Yes, all of Twitch land would be happy. And that's what we want, right? Is everybody in Twitch land to be happy? We know everybody in the building's happy. They're watching live roller derby.
I do like how the undead bench has turned more into a undead living room.
It is the undead living room.
Yep. I said, we don't need no stinking bench.
And thanks to whoever brought the hammock. That's been
Oh, I thought
super.
that was you.
No.
Huh?
I mean, I brought my rocking chair, but I didn't bring a hammock.
I heard
I'm sure Zero's going to tell us what's going on here in a little bit. 814 Lanes and Games. That's where the after party's at. If you're anywhere near the Greensburg area in Pennsylvania, get on by there after this tournament. 814 Lanes and Games, the site of our after party for the Dawn of the Derby 2.
if you can beat Johnny Pepper in a
Yes,
single game of bowling, he'll buy you a beer.
with house shoes and a house ball.
You know, Johnny, if it was a skater named Banana that had brought that hammock, that
Yeah.
would make it the banana hammock.
The banana hammock.
Yep.
I'm in favor of the banana hammock. There's a skater back home might be listening to Bananarama. Hi, Banana. How are you doing? Somebody call Banana and tell her to get on the Twitch so Johnny Pepper can give you a shout out.
You know, Johnny, we've got photographers here with us all weekend too. Wix Picks.
Wix Picks.
Joining
We've got
us
a
here.
bunch of photographers
I've
here
seen
this weekend.
Uh,
Auntie Rozzy.
Yeah.
Wix Picks. Of course, Hit Squad TV's in the house.
I thought I saw Hit Squad.
And the best videography in the whole wide world. In Squad we trust.
Wix Picks, though.
I want to give a shout out to Derby Rocks podcast too.
Derby Rocks podcast.
You think Shram and Cashman are listening?
They might be.
I bet they are.
If I had a nickel for every Derby Rocks podcast ad I heard at an MRDA event, though, I wonder why that could be.
Official timeout was to fix technical errors. We are going into Jam 15.
Cool. Zero says we're going to fix everything.
Jim,
Y'all heard it here first.
starts with Shaggy in the box. Razor's going to be unopposed on the jammer line.
That's a power start, isn't it?
Power star.
Power start.
Ooh, Razor
Ooh,
sees
round the outside, just like Eminem said. Razor grabbing that lead gem status. So I just takes a little giggle break.
two roller derby
Around the
queens
outside,
go
around the outside.
Oh boy.
You didn't think I knew about that, did you?
I wasn't expecting it, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Razor fends off some hits there from KY Jelly, puts 4 points up on the board. Shaggy, meanwhile, enters the track, spinning the helmet cover over his head. Like he's at the finale dinner on a cruise ship. Napkins go flying, breadcrumbs all around the
All
table.
around the table. Don't pass
Ooh,
the salt.
pile up there in turn 3. Shaggy at the bottom of it.
Woo.
Shaggy still needs to complete an initial. Razor resetting, recycling. KY Jelly does not want to let her through.
KY's been wrecking a lot of shop out there this game. Was awesome on the call and now awesome out on the track.
Yeah, they're a force to be reckoned with for sure.
That's
Razor, though, through for 4 again, up to 8.
Wow.
Ooh, big moves out of Razor, hitting the pack and calling it. Did Shaggy make it in time, though? 2 points go up for Razor on that trip.
10 points total.
And 1 point going up for Shaggy, able to make it back in time. 1 point jam. That's a 10-1 jam for Race City. Race City currently 145. Pittsburgh Undead 62.
Nine and a half minutes left to go in this contest. Floppy Joe going to be the jammer record for the Rebels. And I think that's Bugsy wearing the star for the Undead. Pile up right after the jam line. Everybody jumps back up and joins the crowd going into turns 1.5.
Pitbull Dozer taking a big hit on Doc Flatliner.
And Doc's been out there giving out the hits as well. Bugsy does get out and get lead jammer status. Meanwhile, Floppy Joe clear on the initial and looking to score as well. But Bugsy says that's enough of that and calls it. Picking up 4 points in that process, bringing their total up to 66.
Lined up for jam number 17, we have Omwrecker, and It's a Trap. I do not envy It's a Trap, though. Tot, Jackson, and typically Pitbull Dozer. No, who is that? It's Hef. They're a force to be
Man,
reckoned with, but
absolutely.
It's a Trap made easy work of it. Ooh. Hef taking a big hit there on Grimace. Grimace questioning. Ooh. Man, we are getting physical out on the track. All skaters back up on their feet, but lots of big hits going around.
Giant hits. It's a trap with 4 points in the pocket, looking to score some more.
Hef got knocked to the outside. I can't help but feel like that might be some retribution for the big hit on Grimace. Things seem to be getting personal out there. Oh, It's a Trap. Just absolutely sees the outside line, found the hole and ran right down it. Call him the White Rabbit.
Yeah, it's really nice when you're in the pack and you see that hole and you're like, oh my God, look at that.
It's Trap takes a hit to the inside, gets knocked out, calls it from the floor, but prevents the score, more importantly, by Lemon. That was Lemon who had taken the star pass
Lemon?
there.
You say lemon.
Lemon?
I don't have a lemon on my roster. Somebody told us that if we don't give Lemon MVP, that this place might accidentally burn down.
It's not good considering it's the host league saying that.
Yeah, right? Yelling
Official
at us.
timeout.
Well, we got a timeout on the floor, and this timeout is brought to you by 814 Lanes and Games, site of the after party.
I hear they have lanes and games, John.
Lanes and Games. I wonder who's going to show up and say, oh, I heard you, Johnny. It's on.
If I was on their marketing team, I would push for lanes, games, and chicken wangs.
Chicken wings. Lights, games, and chicken wings.
I really hope they have chicken wings. I haven't even looked at the menu. We've been promoting chicken wings this
We'll
whole
get
time.
we'll get you some wings somewhere. I promise. Yeah, an after party I might actually be at. Imagine that. And I ain't even dressed up yet today. This is just the pre-workout gear.
This is this is the Johnny Pepper casual collection.
Casual collection. I do see our good buddy Lloyd Knox out there from Hit Squad TV. The best videography in the whole wide world. In squad we trust. Also want to give a shout out to Rage Parade. Thank you for sponsoring this tournament and being here and doing all the awesome things that you do. Go buy some bearings, please. You know you got dirty bearings. Just buy some more. Make sure to recycle that metal now. But they even got a table over there where you can press your bearings and you could be rolling super fast.
Lollyrot or Gagger will
Tell us about it, Zero.
Official timeout was to assess a skating out of bounds penalty to Race City Rebels Jammer. This is a power jam for Pittsburgh Undead.
It's a power jam for Zora, just like Zero told us. And Zora wasted little time to get out there and grab lead jammer status. Exactly what Pittsburgh needed.
interesting.
Yes. What did he say? Out of play? Block?
Skating out of bounds.
Yeah, you
Or-
can't be hitting people when you're outside the tape.
Or it's a trap.
It's a trap now standing in the
Diamond also currently sitting for
disc pepper
Oh.
penalty box.
this pepper penalty box, but also misconduct, sitting for 2.
Ouch.
It's a trap. Back out there and through has cleared his initial. Zora, though, is scoring points and has lead. So
And call it.
Yep. 8 points is enough.
8 points.
8 now. I think anybody will take that. Not a bad little power jam there. Race City's going to start this next jam with a blocker in the box. They are fielding Grimace as a pivot, Johnny. As a pivot.
Look at that.
There's an opportunity here.
Twitch will be so happy. Come on, Razor, past the start. Come on, Razor, past the start. I'm manifesting, y'all. Come on, Razor, past the start.
Oh, Shaggy going down there on the outside along with Pitbull Dozer. Everybody in the pack has a big old amorphous Amiga. Oh, Shaggy's going to pick up lead.
Come on, Razor, past
Opportunity
the
for a
start.
star pass.
Come on, ding,
Razor clears.
ding. Come on, Razor, past the start. Come on, Razor, past the start. Look, everybody in the Twitch chat saying the same thing.
Shaggy clears back for 4 and calls the jam. 4 and out there for Pittsburgh. 2 scoring jams in a row there for Pittsburgh.
We
See.
still got 4.5 minutes left. Maybe it'll happen.
Tell you what, Grohl/Lemon, though, in the box currently for her 5th forearm penalty.
Ouch.
5 forearm. It's all FFFFFF.
FFFFFFF. I see. Dang old forearms. I remember a skater that used to get a lot of forearms and now never gets one. You know who I'm talking about. Blitz grabbing lead jammer status going into turn 1.5. That's the apex to some people. It's a Johnny Pepperism.
Blint with a nice dodge, but half able to keep Blint from passing.
Hurricane back out of the box into the fray.
Yeah, Blint opts to call the jam before.
Did you get to play with the emotional support kitty yesterday?
I did not.
No?
No.
You missed out.
1 point picked up by Blint in that last jam, ending Pittsburgh's streak.
Straight.
Right?
Oh, yeah, they caught me in the street.
Zora and Flappy Joe out on the track. Oh, guess what? No, Grimace not pivoting. It's Doc Flatliner wielding the pivot cover.
Wielding. I like that.
Ooh, Floppy Joe tries to make it through the inside, but gets knocked
That was
down
a
there.
giant hit from Sadie.
Yeah. That let Zora sneak out with a lead. The pack has picked up speed to try to prevent the pass from
Yeah,
Zora.
they are getting fast, aren't they? Zora with one to beat. Goes ahead, calls it off.
And four fingers up
Four
in the
fingers.
air.
154 to 82 with 2 minutes left to go in this contest. It's a trap. We're in the star for Race City.
That's Shagga. Shagga.
Robo Raggy.
Official timeout.
This official timeout is brought to you by the mouth guard people. That's Guard and Go mouth guards. They're making custom mouth guards. They're having fittings all weekend. Get on by there. It's the most custom mouth guard you could ever have. They make it with soft stuff. It's a softer material that's gentle on your mouth.
Official timeout was to clarify penalties. We are going into jam 22 of the second period.
Yay, 0. Thanks for letting us know about that.
Oh, it looks like they sat KY Jelly for a cut there.
Dang it. Not very long because just release. Zero's been doing an amazing job all weekend telling
I
us.
gotta hand to Zero. I have been more informed during this tournament than I think I've ever been.
Yeah, because usually I got to run out there for official reviews and I don't move too fast. I don't have wheels on my feet. KY Jelly called for another infraction.
Multiplayer.
It was a multiplayer. That's that thing. like everybody can see that. Man, those walls are strong right now at the moment. Ray City had a green wall in the front of the pack. Pittsburgh had a wall of black and red at the back of the pack. And then it just kind of fell apart.
Yeah. It's a trap through for 4. Shaggy still trying to complete his initial. KY Jelly rushing in to try to break up some of that defense. Oh, and simultaneously knocking out It's a Trap and recycling him. They have passed the star to Hurricane Heather. Hurricane Heather, like a lightning bolt, out of the pack. Oh, and a quick last-minute call by It's a Trap prevents the points from Heather. 2 points go up on that final trip there.
Pittsburgh was paying attention and called that timeout, so we get one more jam.
Jam, what do you think? You think this can be in a 78-point jam for Pittsburgh?
Man,
Timeout, Pittsburgh Undead.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
That's a lot of points to score in 2 minutes,
That
though.
is a lot of points.
One more time, I want to say Happy Mother's Day to Pinky's mom.
Where's Lily? 12 seconds remaining. This is likely going to be our last jam of the game.
Watch it for that.
Razor and Bugsy appear to be lining up at the jammer line. We have an empty penalty box.
Pittsburgh bench giving Bugsy some extra what do you call it?
Encouragement.
Yeah, encouragement. That's a good word.
Bugsy finds the inside line.
Much to the delight of the Pittsburgh bench.
Pittsburgh bench is going nuts.
Crazy.
Bugsy threw for 4 on the
4 big points.
Hefto taking a seat for a forearm block. That's likely where he'll end the game. Bugsy calling it off before Razor can make it back. 1 more point, pick that up. 5-point jam there for the Pittsburgh Undead, taking them up to 87. Unofficial score at the end of the game, Race City Rebels 160, Pittsburgh Undead 87. I do believe that places Race City Rebel in 3rd place for the tournament.
That is 3rd place for the tournament. Race City.
All right, we've got great more action coming up to you. Like we said, up next, an exhibition match. Pittsburgh Zombies versus the Paranormal Posse.
The announcing debut of Todd.
And that's going to be followed by our 1st and 2nd place games with the Carolina Wrecking Balls up against the Magic City Misfits.
Stick around. This is Johnny Pepper.
And I'm Discussions.
Peace, love, and roller derby.
Good to see you, dude.
MVPs.
Absolutely. That was fun. Yeah, man. Are you going to roller con? No, I don't do roller.
Hello, hello. Okay, I know y'all are going to do your team pictures, and then we, your announcers, are going to announce your MVPs.
I might show up one time.
Don't go anywhere. It's time for your MVPs. MVPs. So, your MVP blocker for the Pittsburgh Roller Derby Undead, Sadie Massacre. Your MVP jammer, number 30,
Very fan.
his mom's here. We wanted to give it to him in front of his mom. And for Ray City, your MVP blocker, Diamond. And your MVP jammer, Razor.
Congratulations.